WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Eagle Eye Football here, Crystal Palace 1, Everton 2, here with the player ratings. Chairman, Dean Henderson.
Played pretty well today. He had no chance with the 2 goals. It was the defence let him down in front of him. Made a brilliant save in the first half, which really got kicked in the face. All round really good game. His kicking was really good today as well, wasn't it? 7 for me.
Tyrick Mitchell, probably the main talking point of the whole game. If you're giving a rating for his throwing ability, is 0. But overall, I think he didn't have the best game either. Seemed to be a little bit buckled under the pressure of having Ben Chilwell on the bench as well. Also, that's probably the best bench I've ever seen as a Crystal Palace fan.
Correct, yeah.
But I would say Tyrick Mitchell wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. I give him a 3.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark is brilliant. I think he played really well. Not as I think he struggled a bit with Beto, to be honest with you. But generally, he played pretty well. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he was solid without being spectacular.
Maxence Lacroix, central centre-back, not at his usual high standards, I would say. So I will give him a 5. I don't think he was at the races today. Chris Richards.
Chris Richards, yeah, again, another really good performance from Chris Richards. Won a lot of headers, won a lot of tackles. Passing was pretty decent today as well, but he normally gives the ball away a lot. But actually today was really good, so yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
Daniel Munoz, thought he was all right, getting down the wing. Didn't really have too much to do attacking-wise, didn't have to do too much defensive-wise. 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
In the middle, we will go with Jefferson Lerma. Scored a good goal, but it was ruled out for the ball going out and coming back in again.
Yeah, apart from the goal, and obviously being involved in the first goal, didn't really notice him today, actually. It just struggled to get involved in the game. So, yeah, probably going to give him a 5. I think he really struggled today.
Will Hughes, composure on the ball, strength on the ball, actually dribbled forwards quite a few times, driving at the opposition. Very composed, very strong on the ball, and probably one of our best players on the pitch today, 7. Going up front now, on the left, Justin Devaney.
Yeah, he got subs at half time. He ran around a lot. He gives us energy in up front as well. Again, struggled with their defence. Their defence was really good. I think we've got to say that. They were very big, very strong, and literally didn't give us much at all. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he did okay, to be honest, yeah.
Ismail Assar, I'll give him a 6. I thought he was pretty good down the wing. I don't think he ran at Mikalenko as much as he probably should have. But when he was involved in the build-up, dropping into a pocket, building up the play from there, I do think he played quite well. And that one time where he put a killer ball across the box and no one was there, that's a golden opportunity that he's created out of nothing. But it is what it is. Finally, up top, Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Thought we had a really good game, scored a good goal, showed a lot of strength against their big centre-halves, set a lot of balls up, it didn't really break for him today, but I thought he played pretty well, 7 for me, yeah.
Going on to the bench, half-time substitution, Adam Wharton, I will give him a 7. I do think he changed the game for us, just having that little bit of extra zip in his passes, a little bit more composure on the ball than Jefferson Lerma. I do think he allowed us to play a little bit better, build up, and he was pivotal to us making all our chances late on into the game. Second sub, also at half-time, Eze.
Eze, probably the best half I've seen of Eze for a long time. And he came on and he ran at them and they were just hacking him down there, couldn't even compete with him. But again, that was that sort of second half bit where we had the 20 minutes momentum. And of course, when they got back into the game, he sort of faded away again. And then he came back in sort of last 10 minutes. But I thought he did pretty well, actually, 7 again.
Next sub, Ben Chilwell came on for Tyrick Mitchell at left back. I thought he had a really good home debut. I thought he was very confident on the ball, definitely showed that he is that little bit of a class above everyone else. He's come from a big club, he's won the Champions League. You could tell it when he was on the pitch. Can't defend very well, I would say that, but going forwards, very aware attackingly. He knew to take the shot early to not allow Pickford to get planted. Very good passing as well. I thought he was pretty good, so I will give him a 6 out of 10. Eddie Nketiah.
Eddie Nketiah just could not get involved. It wasn't his game, When he's a small guy going up against big centre halves, he struggled. He didn't do anything really. I'm going to think him before. I just think he struggled in the game. He came on late, to be fair, but it was a struggle for him.
I mean, if you're giving him I would have given him a 5 because he wasn't on there for long enough. because I would give I would give the person who I'm going there with a 4, which is Daichi Kamada. He came on. Daichi Kamada came on so late that he almost was guaranteed a 5 rating, like Nketiah. But his passing and the fact that when we were in the build-up, we were chasing the game. There was literally 30 seconds left on the clock. Mark passed him the ball and started sprinting towards him to overlap him, and he passed it straight back to him again, just absolutely killing our attack. Messed up an easy switch to Munoz by kicking it out of play and ruining our momentum. It's got to be a 4. He had a really bad 10-minute spell, didn't he?
He really did, yeah.
Oliver Glasner.
I mean, he did nothing wrong. I mean, he set the team up pretty well. Obviously, we understand why he left Walton and Eze on the bench, because obviously both carriers, one's come back from injury, one's carrying injury. I thought the subs were perfect for what they was doing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'd have brought on SA instead of Nketiah just to run at them, you know, because they didn't like him running at them. I don't think much else he could do, really, so yeah, 7.
The ref, the thing is with the ref, I do think that some of the decisions were rubbish. I feel like it was appalling how long they took with the VAR decisions. But you know, eventually, at the end of the day, I would say they're right, because I know they couldn't prove the one where Devaney put the ball out and then put it back in again. But I would like to think that is probably the easiest call you can give as a liner, because when the ball's getting kicked in, you're standing on the line, so you will be able to see with your own eyes, unless you're blind, if the ball goes out of play. He let a lot go, like a lot of fouls go. Some that I do actually think were fouls, but he did that both ways. So even though he wasn't very good, every little bit of contact for both teams, both ways, he gave a foul. I'll give him a 7 for the fact that he was consistently rubbish. And if a referee is consistent, that's better than what all the refs have been in the Premier League for the last 10 years. Because if he's rubbish, but he's consistently rubbish, you sort of know what level of what you're dealing with. So it's fair for both teams. So if you're looking at it like that, I thought the ref was all right because he was consistently rubbish. Finally, the fans.
I'm going to give him an 8. I thought, you know, even at the end, people were cheering and, you know, encouraging the team on, and there was a lot of applause, a few boos at the end, but a lot of applause as well. And I think people realise that the result doesn't actually go anywhere like the game should have been, really. Just 2 poor errors. But I'm going to give them an 8. I thought we did pretty well, considering it was pouring down first half, it's cold. But 8 for me, yeah.
Guys, thank you very much. That was the Everton 2, Crystal Palace 1 player ratings. Have a nice weekend. Don't let that bad performance affect you too much. Up the Palace.
Eagles.